going to discuss a new topic in chapter Motion and Time, that is speed. I'm not asking for any technical definition, but in general, what do you understand in general? Not any technical definition, but I want to see what do you understand by the word speed. Not numerically, not scientifically, in general, in day-to-day life, what do you understand? And camera, what do you understand by the term speed? Is it visible what I've written?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
What does the word speed mean?
Ma'am, speed, ma'am, is the distance, ma'am, like Advika traveled 5 kilometers in
Okay.
this time. So, ma'am, in this time, ma'am, this is a speed, ma'am, that in this time Advika traveled 5 kilometers.
Okay. Any other thing?
Ma'am, the movement which takes place with respect to time, ma'am, it is called speed.
With respect to time, this movement with respect to time. Any other thing?
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes, yes, everyone, open to everyone. Have I stopped anyone? Okay, speed.
Ma'am, the rate at which somebody or something moves or travels.
Right. This word is very strong here. Connecting. Rate. This is more connecting. Fine. Now, why I said this? Speed is a derived unit. What it is a unit? Speed is a derived unit. What it is a derived, right? So the spelling is correct. D-E-R-I-V-E-D. Derived. It's not a standard unit like distance time. Right? It is the distance covered by a body in unit time. That means time. Understood? What
Yes,
is
ma'am.
means why I said derived unit? Because the speed is totally depending on distance and time. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Understood? That means now, based on this, let's see what's its unit. What is the standard unit of distance? What is the standard unit of distance? Distance का standard unit क्या होता है? SI unit. Standard unit SI unit को कहते हैं. Come on. In class 6 you might have learned standard unit of 6 dimension, 2 to 3 dimensions. Your distance, time, current, and let me recall distance, time, current, and weight. You have learned. So, what is the standard unit for distance?
Ma'am, meters.
Ma'am, kilometers. Ma'am, kilometers, meters.
Standard unit, it's a higher unit. It's not a standard unit, it's a higher unit. Okay. And what is the standard unit for time?
Ma'am, minute.
Ma'am, minutes.
Ma'am,
No.
hours.
No.
Ma'am, hours.
Ma'am, hours.
Hours.
No. It's second.
Second.
Acha. Class 6. SI unit for time is hour. Okay. So the SI unit for distance is meter. The SI unit for time. Distance is meter. For time is second. That means what is the SI unit of speed? Meter per second. Is it fine?
Yes,
Is it
ma'am.
fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So meter
Yes.
per second. Now comes the higher unit. For higher unit, it can be kilometer per hour. It can be kilometer per minute. Okay. Or meters per minute, totally depending on the question. Totally depending on the question. But the standard unit remains only one. That is what? Meter per second. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, before starting with the numericals, next thing. How we can measure time? What instrument we measure time? Mostly. कौन सा इंस्ट्रूमेंट यूज करते हैं to measure time? Simple, a watch. कोई भी तरीके का वॉच, वो स्टॉप वॉच हो सकता है या कुछ भी हो सकता है, राइट और रॉन्ग? It can be a stopwatch,
Yes,
it can be a
ma'am.
pendulum, it can be a digital watch, depending on minute, second या क्या हम किस basis पे measure कर रहे हैं, right? Distance is measured by odometer. What is the instrument known as?
Ma'am, odometer.
Odometer. I'm odometer.
Ma'am, your mic is mute.
Mummy, your mic is mute.
Yes, ma'am.
Who has muted me? Don't dare to mute me, then you will be muting yourself for permanent. Freedom. Is it fine?
Yes,
Sir?
ma'am.
Measurement?
Yes, ma'am.
Anytime. It can be a stopwatch, it can be a simple pendulum, it can be a clock at your home, it can be a mobile watch, anything, any type of watch. Yes? Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Distance is measured by an odometer. What it is measured by odometer.
Odometer.
And
Odometer.
speed is measured by speedometer. Is it fine? This much.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, we does not define speed is the distance covered in unit time. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Speed is distance covered in unit time. So let's try a numerical because it's a numerical based chapter. So we will be see in maths we say question, in physics we say numerical. What difference is it? Term ka numerical based chapter. Ram's school is 12 kilometers from his house. कितना किलोमीटर है? And he takes 25 minutes. Time कितना ले रहा है? How much is taking? 25 minutes. इतना clear है क्वेश्चन में?
Yes, ma'am.
अगर मुझे SI फॉर्म में स्पीड जाननी हो, so what I have to do? I have to convert this distance into meters and this time into seconds. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So can you tell me how much will be the distance if 12 kilometers is given? In meters कितना होगा?
Ma'am, 12,000 meters.
12,000.
Because, ma'am, 1 kilometer equals to 1,000 meter.
So 12,000
meters.
is it fine till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Should be the time. Time is given in 25 minutes. Again, I said SI. In SI,
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, bacha.
Ma'am, I think by mistake you have written 12,000 kilometers.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am. It will be
12,000 meters. Thank you. Thank you.
Most welcome, ma'am.
Okay. So 12,000 meters and 25 minutes will be equal to how much? Any
Ma'am,
idea?
25 into 60. Because, ma'am,
25.
1 minute equals to 60 seconds.
Right. So how much will be 25 into 60 equal to? 25 6 and then 0. Yes or no?
yes, ma'am.
Yes,
20
ma'am.
25 into 60 is how much?
Ma'am,
25 into 6 is 150 and 150 and 10. Am I correct?
Yes,
yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
25 into 6 is 150 and 0. So, second. Is it fine? Now, what will be this? Can anyone derive the formula? What should I write? Just now we have discussed.
Ma'am,
We discussed the
12,000 meters upon
Hey, what is the
1500 seconds.
formula? Beta, you are doing physics. So,
Yes, ma'am.
formula
Sorry, ma'am. Ma'am, 12,000 meter per
Formula writing is
1500
math.
seconds.
Beta, formula writing is math in physics. You are
Ma'am,
doing
ma'am, time.
distance.
Ma'am, time distance upon.
अब तुम DISTANC डिस्टेंस अपॉन TIME टाइम लिखो या D अपॉन T लिखो, उसमें मार्क्स नहीं कटेंगे, लेकिन ये लिखना जरूरी है. मेरी बात समझ में?
Yes, ma'am.
मेरी बात समझ में या नहीं?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
You use variables to write, or you write in the form of whole statement. Speed equals to distance upon time. Distance covered upon time. But you have to write any form. That's all. Okay. So that is equal to how much? 12,000 upon
15,000.
0 cancel. And if 12, 15 1 are 15, 15 8 are, right? 8 meters per second. What is the speed of car from house to school? That is 8 meters per second. Is it fine?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. एक और क्वेश्चन देखिए. Now you will be telling and I will be writing with the same. Now there is another person in your book only given, Gurman, whose school is, whose house is from the school is 5 kilometers away. How many kilometers away? 5 kilometers away. But he is taking 15 minutes time. Is it fine? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So,
Yes, ma'am.
can you tell what is the speed of Gurman? In SI,
Ma'am, please repeat the question.
details are given on the board. 5 kilometers, 15 minutes. Speed in SI system. In SI.
Ma'am, SI unit for 5 kilometers will be 5,000 meters.
Distance is equal to 5 kilometers is equal to 5,000 meters.
And ma'am, time equals to 15 meter. 15 minutes, sorry, ma'am. And is equal to 900 seconds.
Very. ज्यादा बड़े स्टेटमेंट लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, छोटे छोटे स्टेटमेंट. ठीक है?
And ma'am, then speed equals to distance upon time.
That is 5,000 upon
Ma'am,
900.
900.
50 upon 9 is how much? Speed comes in decimals also. So what is the number? You have to give the exact number. You have to give the exact number. You have to give the exact number. You have to give the exact number.
Ma'am, please give a second so that I can divide.
Five 5.5.
Yes, 5 point.
Ma'am, 5.5
5.5.
5.5 meter per second.
meters per second.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now let's do one more question. Okay, general question. Now what you will do? Now if I have not said SI unit, I have not said SI SI unit. Just told you to calculate the speed. Calculate the speed if the body covers 80 kilometer in time 1 hour 20 minutes. What will it be? I just told you to calculate the speed. So what should we do? Nothing like that is said that in SI or something, just in general they have said to speed. So what we will do? What we should do?
Ma'am, distance equals to 80,000 meters.
So what is the problem in the question? First identify. Then tell. First,
Ma'am,
you are going to identify the problem in the question.
Ma'am, we have to first convert hours into minutes, and ma'am, then all the minutes into seconds.
That's totally depend on you. Then, if you want to, if you are converted into SI system, but if you are not converting into SI system, there's also no issue because in the question nowhere has it is written you have to take out in SI system. Is it fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it fine? If you are converting in SI system, it's well and good, very good. Well and good and very good. But in the question it is not given in SI system, so it's your choice. You can find your answer in kilometer in per minute. Because if you will go for hour, then your values will be in decimal. Then its calculation will be difficult. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you go for minutes, the calculation will be easy because 60 plus 20, that is 1 hour equal to 60, and plus 20, that gives us 80 minutes. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
And now if I calculate the speed, that is distance upon time, that is 80 upon 80, that is 1 kilometer per minute. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Understood.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's see one more
Yes,
form.
ma'am.
Can we see one more form of time? Distance क्या होगा मीटर में हो सकता है किलोमीटर में anything, but the variation, there are different methods of writing time na. Yes or no? And
Yes,
variation
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
there are different methods of writing time and variation comes there only. Okay, let's see one more question. Okay, I started at 8:30 from my home to your school and from Agra to your school and reach at 11:30. Is there any problem? Is there any problem? With
No.
a speed of 180 kilometers. Sorry, with a distance, and the distance was 180 kilometers. So how to calculate my speed? Time is measured given in the form of starting and ending. So how to measure? What's the? So first of all, we in the question the clearly is given the distance, that is 180 kilometers, right? But the time is not clear. So how to understand what is the time? Can you calculate the time orally?
Ma'am, the time is, I think, 3 hours.
Yes, 3 hours. Understood. And the numbers are also in standard form, kilometer per hour. So speed is equal to how much? 180 upon 3 kilometer per hour. That is equal to kilometers per hour.
Ma'am, 60 kilometers per hour.
Now, should I write the board? Then I want to tell you one thing, which will help you to easily convert the number. Means जैसे ईशा कह रही थी ना कि हम मिक्स्ड में चेंज करें, that kilometers per hour को SI में कैसे चेंज कर सकते हैं, right? You are asking
Yes.
us? So I'll should I write this?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear to everyone? The different type of
Yes,
time dimensions. Time different तरीके से. Okay. Now. See, kilometer. That means if I say 1000 meter on speed with 0.00 second. Yes or no? Am I correct or
Yes,
wrong?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
2 5s are 2, 18. That is 5 by 8. 3 meters per second. Yes or no? That means 1 kilometer per hour is equal to 5 by 18 meters per second. True.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So if I write 18 kilometer per hour, how much will be it? 18 into 5 by 18, that is 5 meters per second. Am I wrong or right?
Ma'am, right.
हाँ ये गलत है
No, ma'am. 1 second, ma'am.
Straight out and tell me सही है ना गलत तो नहीं है ना यूनिटरी का बताया
No, ma'am.
गलत है
No, ma'am.
सही है ना
Yes, ma'am.
okay or if I have to change meter per second into kilometer per hour same number but divided form yes or no same number but divided form
Yes, ma'am.
let's say any number 5 meter per second let's say no so the same number so what means that 5 divided by 5 by 18 yes or no yes or no
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
so divided will change to multiplication 5 multiplied by 18 by 5 yes or no we have learned in fractions
Yes,
say
ma'am.
fractions 5 1 the 5 5
Yes.
so 80 kilometers I hope the conversion is clear direct conversion
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
लंबा कैलकुलेशन करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी शॉर्ट में हो सकता है इट्स अप टू यू वांट टू यूज और नो इट्स अप टू it's totally up to you if you want to use it's my duty to tell and it's totally up to your choice you want to use or not okay okay
Yes.
should I take the last topic what I have to discuss with you today last thing related to
Yes.
speed and time okay I think we have discussed I think in every question for example I have to go from A to B with SP, not then I reach from B to C with SP. Does my speed is changing? Does my speed is changing?
Ma'am, what, ma'am? Please repeat.
I have said I have moved from A to B with SP and from B to C S with SP. Is my speed changing?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Irrespective of distance and time. Irrespective of distance and time. Yes or no? That means I have used a uniform motion. When the speed, either there is brake, there are many brakes, but still at every position, if we check, the speed of the body remains same. Then such a body is called as uniform. Body is in uniform motion. What it is in it?
Uniform.
Understood?
Ma'am, uniform motion.
Now, suppose I travel from A to B with S1 speed and B to C with S2 speed. Understood? Means the same distance, the time taken same, but at every moment my speed is changing. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So such a case is called as the body is said to be non-uniform. What is said to be?
Non-uniform motion.
Non-uniform motion.
Is it fine?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am.
Understood about the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, ending with the last trick of the class. You remember, I always give you a trick for 3 questions. Yes or no? Read this, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
Yes,
It's
ma'am.
not written that every time speed will be asked to be calculated. Or it can be, they can ask you have to calculate the distance. They can ask you have to calculate the time. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, okay. So that you don't have to. With this, you don't have to remember the formula. See, distance is here, time is here, and speed and time is on the same level. Clear? What is our formula for speed? Speed is distance upon time. Clear from
Yes, ma'am.
upon time. Okay. Now let's see what is time. Distance upon speed.
S.
Yes or no?
Distance on speed.
Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Easy. Trick is good. Is the trick good? And
Yes, ma'am.
if we talk about distance, speed, distance. So speed and time are on the same level. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
That means what? Multiplication.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
have to now remember the formula. Or with the trick you can do it.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, with that
Yes,
trick.
ma'am. Ma'am, with that trick, it is more easier.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
will require to remember the formulas now. Just remember this triangle and you can do it. And now, with the help of this three formulas, you can calculate anything. Speed as distance, speed as time, speed as speed is speed. Right? So,
Yes.
this was from my side from speed. Next topic we will be discussing is time. Uniform and non-uniform motion we will be discussing in detail with the help of graph. But when I teach you distance type graph, then only we can help. With the help of graph, I can discuss uniform and non-uniform motion more in detail. Okay? Today I've given you just the concept of the what is uniform and non-uniform motion. Am I clear? So,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I've taken the question from your book only. Page 140. Read it properly and try to solve by yourself these questions in your rough copy. I'm not yet giving you class book anymore. Okay? Okay? Is it fine?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Any queries from your side? Anything which you didn't understood?
No, ma'am.
No,
No
ma'am.
queries.
Okay. So thank you and have a nice day.